Welcome to Djibouti, a small yet captivating country nestled in the Horn of Africa. Surrounded by Eritrea, Ethiopia, and Somalia, Djibouti boasts the stunning Gulf of Tadjoura to its southeast, a picturesque gateway to the Indian Ocean. This region is not only rich in history and cultural significance, but has also been a vital crossroads for traders for centuries. Its deep waters and strategic location have made it a focal point for commerce, linking Africa, the Middle East, and Asia throughout history. This has profoundly influenced Djibouti's culture and economy. Visitors often marvel at the Gulf of Tadjoura's clear blue waters and vibrant marine life, making it a paradise for divers and snorkelers. But there's more to Djibouti than its beautiful coastline. Its history, geography, and economy are equally fascinating and worth exploring. Djibouti may be small, but it packs a punch with its rich heritage and economic significance. Let's dive deeper into what makes Djibouti a unique and important country on the global stage. Djibouti's rich tapestry of history dates back thousands of years. Early inhabitants engaged in trade with ancient Egypt and the Arabian Peninsula, establishing it as a bustling trade hub as far back as 3,000 years ago. These early connections laid the foundation for Djibouti's diverse cultural tapestry. One of the most significant early events was the establishment of the Kingdom of Adal, which flourished from the 9th to the 16th century and played a crucial role in regional politics and trade. The Adal Sultanate was known for its resistance against Abyssinian invasions and its strategic trade alliances. Furthermore, the spread of Islam began in the 7th century and was well established by the 10th century, influencing Djibouti's culture, laws, and trade practices to this day. The arrival of Europeans in the 16th century, starting with Portuguese explorers and traders, brought new goods, ideas, and challenges, setting the stage for later European colonization efforts, which would drastically alter Djibouti's path. In the late 19th century, France established a foothold in Djibouti, driven by its strategic location. By 1894, Djibouti had become a French colony known as French Somaliland. This colonization brought significant changes to the region's infrastructure and administration, including the construction of the Djibouti-Ethiopia Railway in 1917. This railway, connecting Djibouti City to Addis Ababa, became a crucial trade route in East Africa, boosting the local economy and cementing Djibouti's role as a key trading hub. The struggle for independence began in earnest after World War II, as the decolonization movement swept across Africa. After years of political struggle and negotiations, Djibouti gained independence on June 27, 1977, with Hassan Guled Abdidan becoming the first president of the Republic of Djibouti. Post-independence, Djibouti faced numerous challenges in building a stable government and economy, but today, it is known for its political stability in a region often marked by conflict, and its strategic location continues to be a major asset. Djibouti's geography is both unique and strategically significant. It lies at the southern entrance to the Red Sea, making it a crucial maritime passage that connects the Indian Ocean to the Mediterranean Sea via the Suez Canal. This has made Djibouti a focal point for global shipping. The country's coastline stretches over 300 kilometers and includes the Gulf of Tadjoura and the Bab el-Mandeb Strait. These waters are not only important for trade but also for military strategy, with several countries, including the United States, France, and China, establishing military bases in Djibouti. The terrain is a mix of coastal plains, volcanic plateaus, and desert landscapes, with a climate that is arid and hot, often exceeding 40 degrees Celsius. Despite the harsh climate, the land is dotted with natural wonders like Lake Assal and the Day Forest National Park. The geological features of Djibouti also hold scientific interest, as the country lies at the junction of the African, Arabian, and Somali tectonic plates, making it a hotspot for geological activity, including volcanic eruptions and earthquakes. The geothermal energy potential is significant, and efforts are underway to harness it. Djibouti's landscape is a striking blend of natural beauty and harsh desert. One of its most remarkable features is Lake Assal. This lake is one of the saltiest bodies of water in the world. Situated below sea level, it is a stunning sight with its white salt flats and turquoise waters. The Day Forest National Park is another natural gem. It is one of the few areas in Djibouti with dense vegetation. The park is home to a variety of wildlife, including the critically endangered Djibouti francolin. This forest provides a stark contrast to the surrounding arid landscape. The climate in Djibouti is predominantly arid. The coastal areas experience hot, humid conditions, while the interior regions are dry and scorching. Rainfall is scarce, and the country often experiences droughts. This challenging climate has shaped the way of life for the people living here. Despite the harsh conditions, Djibouti's landscape offers unique opportunities. For example, the geothermal activity in the region holds potential for renewable energy. The government is exploring ways to harness this energy to reduce dependence on imported fuels. This could be a game changer for Djibouti's economy and environment. Djibouti's economy has always been closely tied to its geography. Historically, it was a center for trade between Africa, the Middle East, and Asia. The port of Djibouti has been a bustling hub for centuries. This tradition continues today, with the port being one of the busiest in the region. The modern economy of Djibouti is diverse. Port services, logistics, and trade are the mainstays. The country's strategic location makes it a prime spot for international shipping. The government has invested heavily in port infrastructure to enhance its capacity and efficiency. In addition to its ports, Djibouti has developed a free trade zone. This zone attracts businesses from around the world. It offers tax incentives and streamlined regulations. The free trade zone has been a significant driver of economic growth and job creation. The service sector, including banking and telecommunications, is also growing. Djibouti is positioning itself as a financial hub in the region. Tourism, though still developing, has potential due to the country's unique landscapes and marine attractions. The government is working to promote Djibouti as a tourist destination, with a focus on ecotourism and adventure travel. Djibouti's ports are the lifeblood of its economy. The port of Djibouti is one of the busiest in East Africa. It handles a significant portion of Ethiopia's imports and exports. Ethiopia relies heavily on Djibouti for access to international markets, as it is landlocked. The port is equipped with modern facilities. It can handle container ships, bulk cargo, and livestock exports. Recent expansions have increased its capacity. The Dorale container terminal, for example, is one of the largest in Africa. It has significantly boosted the port's efficiency and throughput. The Djibouti International Free Trade Zone, or DIFTS, is another key economic asset. It is the largest free trade zone in Africa. The DIFTS offers businesses a favorable environment with minimal regulations and tax incentives. This has attracted companies from various industries, including logistics, manufacturing, and services. The economic activities generated by the ports and trade zones create jobs and support local businesses. They also generate significant government revenue. The strategic planning and investment in these areas have positioned Djibouti as a critical trade and logistics hub in the region. This has implications not just locally but also for global trade routes and supply chains. Djibouti's rich history is punctuated by significant figures and local stories. One notable figure is Hassan Gouled Abdidan, the first president of Djibouti. He played a crucial role in the country's independence and early development. Local stories often revolve around the nomadic lifestyle of Djibouti's people. The Afar and Isa communities have traditionally led nomadic lives. These traditions continue to influence Djibouti's culture today. Another interesting story is that of the Djibouti-Ethiopia Railway. The railway was not just a means of transport, it was a lifeline. Djibouti's folklore is rich with tales of bravery and resilience. These stories provide a sense of identity and continuity. Djibouti plays a crucial role in the global landscape. Its strategic location is key for international maritime trade. The Bab el-Mandeb Strait, near Djibouti, is one of the world's busiest shipping lanes. Several countries have established military bases in Djibouti. The U.S. base, Camp Lemonnier, is the only permanent U.S. military base in Africa. It plays a vital role in regional security and counter-terrorism operations. France, China, and Japan also have military presences here. Djibouti aims to become a regional economic hub by modernizing its infrastructure. Its role in global logistics, security, and diplomacy makes it influential on the world stage. Djibouti is a small country with a big impact. Its rich history and unique geography make it fascinating. From ancient trade routes to modern ports, Djibouti is a hub of activity. Understanding Djibouti means appreciating its cultural diversity. The stories of its people are integral to its identity. Its strategic location shapes its role in global trade. Djibouti's modernization is changing its economic landscape. Investments in infrastructure and renewable energy pave the way for a sustainable future. Subscribe and like for more insights into diverse cultures and geographies.